Hi, I'm DM Rasul Hassan. For the project 1 for this class, I have created a video analyzing an animation of my choice. I chose the Oscar-winning anime short film Hair Love. The experience was very rewarding and I have gained a lot of technical skills, not to mention skills related to composing and analyzing digital media. In this video, I'm going to explain the process I went through while doing the project and the skills I have learned. First, I'm going to talk about the process. The process of creating the final video started long time before the final assignment, at the beginning of the semester. For the first assignment of the semester, I created a narrative on the same animation. That's when I chose this animation. I was going through animations on YouTube and this animation made an impression on me because of the vastness of its scope. This animation simultaneously depicts the personal, family, and social issues. Also, while making the narrative, I got familiar with software that I need to use for the final assignment. As a second assignment, we watched documentary films on Hayao Miyazaki, one of the most acclaimed contemporary animators of this world, and we created a summary of the films. Seeing the process of how an animator creates an animation from an idea and the stages it involves helped me to understand the animations better. This helped me to understand how to analyze the rhetorical situation of an animation. At that point, I was equipped with the necessary tools to do my final assignment. I did more research on the animation, read blogs, articles, other people's thoughts on this animation. I read the background of the animator, which helped me understand his motive behind creating this animation. I wrote the first draft of my script, and with multiple revisions and refining, the final draft came out. Then I gathered pictures from internet and different sources to support my script and give audience a better visual understanding of what I was talking about. Finally, I used the script and the pictures to create the final video. The tools that I have used for making the final video are Microsoft PowerPoint. I used the online version of Microsoft PowerPoint to create transitions and animation effect on my pictures. Kazam is an screencasting tool. Kazam is an open source tool created mainly for Linux based systems. I used this tool for capturing my computer screen when I ran the animations and transitions on the PowerPoint. I used my phone's audio recorder to record me reading the script. I used Audacity to get rid of the noise from the audio. Similar to Kazam, Kdenlive is an open source tool. It's used for video editing. I used it to combine the audio with the pictures and the screencasts and then to add a background music. The experience of making the video was exciting. I learned a lot about the video making process from the experience. There were a few hard parts in doing this animation. For me, the hardest part was synchronizing the screencasts with the audio. The audio was separate from the pictures and the screencasts. I had to synchronize them so that my speech has a visual explanation on the screen. Also, English isn't my first language, so creating a fluent speech was very hard for me, and I don't think I did a very good job at that, but I tried my best. If I would have more time, I would put time to create more visual effects on the video to support my text. I would add subtitles too so that my accent wouldn't be a big problem for my audience. I would also take more time to create my texts and speech more fluent and seamless. SLOs that I have learned from this assignment. So I have learned three most important SLOs from this assignment. SLO 1, analyze rhetorical situation. I learned how to analyze the rhetorical situation of an animation. I understood how small audiovisual elements can make a big impact on the audience. I also learned how the context and the rhetorical devices are used in an animation. SLA 2, find and evaluate information. I already mentioned that I did a lot of research on the animation and the animator. I had to distinguish between the reliable and unreliable information, evaluate them, and use the information in creating my video. Finally, SLO 5, reflection. At the end, by making this reflection video, the one that I am making right now, I understand the outcomes of the project more precisely. Finally, I want to say that I'm glad that I did this project and glad for the skills that I have learned. It will be very helpful for me in the future. Thank you.